Welcome to the show that literally takes it to the streets. No studio, no budget, no problem. It's Flatbed Tonight with your host, Chris Hawes.
Welcome back to Flatbed Tonight. I'm your host, Chris Hawes, and we are once again in beautiful Little Italy in Ottawa. And tonight we're joined by folks from Giovanni's, it's a staple restaurant, been around for I don't know how long. Tonight we're joined by Sam, the manager, Tony, who is merely a humble waiter, and the very, very attractive bartender / event manager, Sarah. Sarah, nice to see you. You guys, I don't really care. Sarah, tell me about the place.
Well, the business has been established in 1983. It's been 34 years. 34?
33 years.
33 years.
33
yes.
years.
That's
Okay.
Owned by lovely Lisa Polistrini. Beautiful woman.
No, it's beautiful.
She is
She
beautiful.
looks like
I'm sure
Sophia
she is.
Loren. She's beautiful.
Well, all right,
And
then
her-
you know what? Have her call me. Okay,
Yes.
that would be good. Listen. First of all, I love Italian food. I love Italian women. So what do you guys do there? If you can ask, Tony, you're a waiter,
I'm a humble waiter.
a humble waiter.
What I do, I run around the whole day and night trying to make everybody's dreams come true.
Absolutely.
I got to know what I'm talking about, and people have to come in with a smile, but leave with a bigger smile.
Absolutely. So tell me, I got to ask you this question because I've been a guest and things have happened and you know what I mean, kids have thrown up or whatever it is. What's the worst thing that's ever happened to you in the restaurant and how did you solve that problem? This is like a job interview. And how did you solve that problem?
Okay, very simple. One time I had a decanter. Decanter is an
for
open
wine.
bottle and where you decant the wine so it breathes better.
That's right.
So what happened was that I had just finished clearing a table, and the table I touched something that had butter. So as I reached over with one hand to clear one table, I reached over to pour some wine in the other table, and the decanter slipped right out of my hand.
And all over.
And it went on the table.
Okay.
Luckily, the decanter did not break, but just a little bit spilled. So what happened was that I got on my knees to apologize.
Good for you. Now, did you spilt it on the people or the table?
Mostly on the table, but just a touch on the people. But then, as I took their information, I had their clothes dry cleaned for them as well.
Well, good for you. Well, you're Italian. You know people, right?
We know
You know what?
everybody.
And if they had complained, you know people.
We know everybody.
Exactly. Bada bing, boom, boom.
But wait,
right?
but what happens at Giovanni's stays at Giovanni's.
Yes.
Exactly. Well, you know what? I found the same thing. They say that about Vegas, but if you lose 25 large, they follow you home. I tell you that. Okay?
That's why we dress in black.
So Sam, you're the GM.
Yes.
So your job is to make sure everything goes well. You're like the casino manager.
Not the same.
The pit
Okay.
I
manager.
got a great team led by Sarah and Tony and my other staff. They're the best in town.
Well, you know what? I've eaten there. You know what? I'm a fat man, so I've eaten there. Okay. You know, but I'm not Italian, so you know what I mean. You know what? There's a terminology that Italians use for people like me. The word stagats and mangia cake comes. Okay.
Is this going
What-
to air on national TV?
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Okay.
So when guys go in there, now you guys aren't like that, but when people go in there and they're not, Italian and they don't get a lot of the nuances, how do you make them feel welcome? And other than Sarah's attractiveness.
Well, first of all, we start off with a big hug. We're
Wow.
very touchy-feely
All right.
people,
Okay.
so we make
Yes.
sure we give them a big hug as they're sitting down. Then we make them feel at home. We take their napkin, put it on their, put it on their lap.
Yeah.
And what happens is that we go through the menu and we make sure that they understand everything.
Perfect.
Make sure they pay the
Everybody's
bill.
like royal at Giovanni.
Well, so when I go in next time, here's what
paying
I
the bill.
love. I'm a pasta guy. I love spaghetti. I don't like linguine. I like the spaghetti noodles. But I like the red sauce, the spicy, but with the seafood stuff. I don't know what do we call that plate? I don't remember.
Seafood linguine.
See, yeah,
Not
but I always
linguine.
ask
No, linguini frutti di mare.
frutti mare,
Yeah.
and then I always get it with the spaghetti noodles instead of the linguine,
Spaghetti.
and I always get the
You know why? Because you said noodles.
okay,
Can't say noodles.
okay, pasta,
Spaghetti.
spaghetti, just spaghetti.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you know what? I've learned something. Just spaghetti. So
Linguine frutti di mare, but not noodles. Can't say.
Giovanni's 33 years in business, still one of the benchmark restaurants in all of Ottawa. Very attractive event coordinator / bartender. Very humble and capable waiter. And a super connected general manager.
No.
Okay? I don't know. I'm not saying anything.
There's no such a thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not
There's
saying.
no such a thing.
I don't know a thing. I didn't see nothing. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing. All right. Well, we're done. We're done. This is the end of the show.
Thank you, Chris.
You guys come back.
Thank you.
Or else. That's it.